What's going on, guys? Gonf here again, bringing you a subscriber-picked squad review of the Inter Milan Jose Mourinho veteran team that went and won the treble 2009, 2010. But before we get into any of that, I'm in a good mood because I have finally pieced together a good series that I'm going to be doing with gameplay and everything. And it's going to include, you're going to love it because it's going to include something for you as well you can get involved with, and I haven't really seen anyone else do it. It's quite new and I think it's going to be a brilliant series, so obviously stay tuned for all that sort of stuff and subscribe or whatever. But yeah, it's about time. I can't, because obviously I think you deserve a bit more than just like squad reviews all the time, so I think it's finally time that I bucked up my ideas, and I have done. And as soon as I get my two strikers ready with my new team, I will finally get this out, hopefully this sometimes very soon, and I'll be starting with gameplay and stuff for my new series, so that's coming very soon. But anyway, straight into this. Yeah, this is in my opinion, I was never a big fan of this team, but obviously it had nothing but potential as it went and won the treble this season. The three biggest cups really that a team can win is Champions League, Serie A, or whatever thing you're in, and then you get like the FA Cup, but they obviously have the Coppa Italia Cup, and they won all those three, and they also come runners up in the Super Cup as well. So this team got nothing but potential. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. We got Julius Caesar, who on this game a lot of you might know is ridiculously dodgy. In real life, he's obviously a very good keeper, as I've heard a lot of good things about him through the years. I'm at a bit of a blind, stupid moment, but I'm pretty sure he's Brazil's #1. But if I'm wrong, I'm gonna look like a bit of an idiot. But yeah, must be a brilliant keeper in real life. But on this game, I really don't see anything in him. I just think he's clumsy. But in real life, must be a brick. I haven't really got much to say about him. I haven't really seen him play much. As a lot of some of these players, I haven't really seen play much. But I'll do my best to get through some of them. We got Walter Samuel. Guy's still knocking about, pretty old, pretty slow, as you can see. Not the best player, obviously, but was had to have played a key role as he was playing centre back this season for a team that won treble. So he must have played a good role. Must have been a good defender. Can't really knock him. That's Samuel. I haven't really got much to say about him. We come over to Lucio, someone I have got a lot to say about. Possibly one of the best centre-backs in the world at this time. An absolute tank. Rapid, amazing going forward. I've seen him play loads of times in real life. Seen him also play for Brazil as well. Very good centre-back. So deadly in the air. Any team will fear playing against him. And everyone knows about Lucio's little bursts, when he seems to just get the ball and start running up the pitch, and everyone's like, whoa, what's he doing, man? What's he doing? This guy's a centre back. But that's Lucio for you, man. Full of tricks, full of surprises. Come over to Maicon, another great player. He's a lot more of a right wing back in real life than he is a right back, as a lot of you might know. He's like the Dani Alves role. He is a defender at heart, but he doesn't really play defence. He's always up the pitch. He plays very deep up the pitch, and a very good player. He does what he does best. Obviously, it worked for Milan this season. I'm not a big fan of two defenders that push too far up the pitch, but it obviously worked. We'll come over to Chivu. I haven't really got much to say about Christian Chivu. Never really seen him play much. Good player, not too old, as you can see here. Not too young, just average. Romanian. I have really not got much to say about this guy. He is actually a left back in real life, but he's a centre back on this game. This season, he played the left back role. He was a regular starter. Must have been a good player. Not much to say about him really. Come over to Esteban Cambiasso. Absolute brick. One of the biggest workhorses you're gonna see in real life and on FIFA. Absolute, just up and down the pitch, you're getting 100% out of this guy. This is obviously a key role why they done so well. They played the 4-1-2-1-2 role, and Esteban was playing where he is now. It was either him or Zanetti. I think they would swap back and forth. But a very good player, Esteban Cambiasso. He's a bit of a mouthful, his name. We come across to Zanetti. Now, this guy's very, very old, as you can see. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how old he is, but he's old. I remember him back in his early days, and I remember him as being one of the top players in the world. But I've not really much to say about him. But if it was my team, I really wouldn't have Zanetti in the midfield. But obviously, Jose Mourinho knows best. It worked. They won the treble. What can I say? But Esteban Cambiasso, being as old as he was, even 2 years ago when they done all they did, worked a charm, and he was playing centre mid at the time. We'll come across to Stankovic. A lot of you will know him from the famous Stankovic moment against... let me think. Schalke. Was it Schalke when he banged him from pretty much the halfway line and basically lobbed the keeper? He hit it first time. The keeper ran out, headed it, and he hit it first time, and it flew in. One of the best goals ever seen in the Champions League history. That's all I can say about Stankovic, really. But what a memorable goal. Come over to Schneider. Now, this guy's been on a lot of top teams' radars in the year, like Man United. He was supposedly meant to join Man United. Been a top team now for quite a few years. Everyone knows who Schneider is. Plays a key role for Inter Milan, obviously. Always have done. Also a key role for Netherlands, as apparently he carried them in the World Cup. In the last World Cup. Not 100% sure, as I can't really remember off the top of my head what happened, but apparently he was a very good player for Netherlands, and he's a very good player for Inter Milan. Key player in this team at this time, and I know Schneider. I don't know how long he'll be at Inter Milan for now, but someone needs a snap. So I'm sure a Premiership team's going to snap him up very soon. We'll come over to Atu, one of the only player in this whole team that's not there anymore. Every other player who was there in 2009, 2010 is there, apart from this guy. Samuel Eto'o moved on to Russia. Is the most highest paid footballer in the world at the moment, I think. He's on a ridiculous amount a second. He's on, like, I don't know how much it is a second. It's more than 60 pence though, I think. It's ridiculous. On a minute he's on a crazy amount as well. Very good player. Was their top goal scorer, not this season but the season after. Yeah, he bagged 37 goals the season after before he left. But everyone knows who Eto'o is. He's had an absolute astonishing career. He was at Barcelona. He was their top goal scorer as well. What more can you ask from this guy? Feared all over the world, even for Russia probably. He's still feared. Great striker. Come over to Milito, the actual top goal scorer. I remember him scoring a hat-trick in the Champions League final. Don't quote me. I don't know if it was in the 2009-2010 Champions League final, but he did score a hat-trick. And he helped them. It was a very, 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 very big role in them winning the Champions League that year. It might have been... I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head, but I think it was this year. I'm just trying to go on pure facts on what I know. I haven't got any information in front of me. But yeah, Milito, very good player through the years for Inter Milan. Not much to say about him. He was their top goal scorer, and on this game he's in form a crazy amount, so he must be on fire still to this day. But to be honest, I've got to say this team wouldn't be the team it was unless you have the manager, and he's not on here for some reason. I don't know why EA don't have managers like Jose Mourinho, probably the best manager in the world, other than Alex Ferguson. I'm not sure, but I don't know why they don't have managers like that. But yeah, Jose Mourinho played a massive part in this team. He's won the Champions League in loads of different countries now with loads of different teams. As soon as he left, they didn't win the Champions League again. They haven't won the Champions League since. They also haven't won Serie A since now. They came second the year after, as soon as he left. So it did sort of go downhill a little bit when he left. So you could say it was all Jose Mourinho, his tactics that pushed this team as far as it went. You could just say it was the pure willpower and a good team at the time. Who am I to say? Who's anyone to say? Nobody really knows. But I'm sure Jose Mourinho did play a big part. But like I said, new content coming for you next week. You'll all be interested in it. Make sure you stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm out. Peace.